The leaders of South Korea and the United States have reaffirmed their commitment to keep maximum pressure and sanctions on North Korea to bring the regime back to talks. That agreement came during an hour-long phone conversation between President Moon Jae-in and President Donald Trump, their second in 2 days since Pyongyang's missile launch in the early hours of Wednesday morning. Our chief Blue House correspondent Moon Connyoung reports.
A phone call between leaders of South Korea and the U.S. for the second day in a row since North Korea's launch of an ICBM-level missile in the early hours Wednesday. The hour-long call was aimed at discussing their next steps to respond to the latest provocation after an initial evaluation of the North missile technology included ways to bring maximum pressure to bear on the regime. South Korean President Moon told his U.S. counterpart that while Pyongyang's latest missile launch reflects its most advanced technology so far, whether they've mastered the re-entry technology and the capability to miniaturize nuclear warheads remains uncertain at this point. That's basically a rejection of the reclusive state's claim the day before that they have in fact completed building the state nuclear force. Therefore, Moon added that the allies are still tasked with preventing North Korea from making any further advancements in its reckless campaign for nuclear and missile weapons to the point of eventual dismantlement. U.S. President Donald Trump reiterated his commitment to enhancing South Korea's deterrence and defense capabilities by acquiring cutting-edge military assets and reaffirmed the two nations' ironclad alliance. In separate statements released by Seoul and Washington following the call, Presidents Moon and Trump reaffirmed their commitment to compel North Korea to return to the path of denuclearization at any cost. President Trump committed to sending a high-level delegation to the 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics next February, to which President Moon expressed his thanks, adding it would give out a positive signal to the rest of the world that Olympics in South Korea will be a safe, secure, and peaceful one. Moon Connyoung, Arirang News, the Blue House.